I'm a medical doctor in the NHS in the UK. You're welcome to my channel today. And today I will be talking about how you can get registered as a medical doctor in the UK. What are the acceptable qualifications and what are the ways you can get registered as a medical doctor in the UK? Usually, many people write PLAB, the PLAB exam, to get registered as a medical doctor in the UK. But recently, the GMC, which is the General Medical Council, has released a list of other acceptable examinations that can be considered for someone who wants to get registered as a medical doctor in the UK. And it's important that we know that before even this new list have been added, there are other ways that people can get registered as a medical doctor in the UK apart from the PLAB examination. So I will just be talking about some of the other ways you can get registered as a medical doctor in the UK. So I'll start from the latest update from the GMC regarding the acceptable exams for registration in the UK as a medical doctor in the UK. Apart from PLAB, there are other exams now considered by the General Medical Council, and some of the exams are the USML, is that the United States Medical Licensing Examination. You need to have written Step 1, Step 2, Clinical Knowledge, and Step 2, Clinical Skills. You must have written and passed this examination before you will be considered, and you need to have passed the examinations before 13th of March 2020. So if you pass these exams before after 13th of March 2020, you will not be considered for registration. Also, the GMC added the Medical Council of Canada Qualification Examination Part 2, taken in English language and passed before October 27, 2020. So this can also be accepted by the General Medical Council, but it must have been passed before October 27, 2020. In addition, the Australian Medical Council clinical examination is now acceptable by the General Medical Council, and you need to have passed on or before March 5, 2020. If you pass it after that time, you will not be considered. Also, there is another caveat to passing this examination. You must have passed in 4 or less attempts. If you pass any of these examinations in more than 4 attempts, you will not be considered for registration. It is also important to note that if you've passed any of this examination and you now fail either the PLAB 1 or PLAB 2 after passing any of this examination, then you are not eligible. Okay, so this is the new rule set out by the GMC, and I believe these steps must have been taken because of the current situation that we are in terms of the COVID-19 pandemic, and this is causing a lot of the hospitals to be filled with patients, and we need more doctors to actually look after the patients appropriately. So I believe this must have been the reason why the General Medical Council has allowed these exams to be considered, for people that have passed this exam to be considered for registration, so we can get more doctors to look after the patients so that the patients are safe. So this is what I assume must have been the reason for taking these steps. So before now, there are other exams that can be considered by GMC, or there are other fellowships that can be considered by GMC for registration as a medical doctor in the UK. And one of them is the Royal College exams. So either the Royal College of Surgeons, Physicians, Ophthalmologists, the Royal College exams. If you've passed them, if you're a member of any of the Royal colleges, they could be considered if you want to register as a medical doctor to practice in the UK. So that is another route that people take, and it doesn't necessarily mean they are simpler than PLAB or they are easier than PLAB, but they are just other alternative routes that you can take to become registered as a medical doctor in the UK. Also, for other overseas qualification that could be acceptable by the General Medical Council for registration as a medical doctor in the UK, they have, I'll just read them out from a list. The certificate of the American Board of Anesthesiology, the American Board of Radiology Diagnostic Radiological Examination, Fellowship of the Australian and New Zealand College of Anaesthetists, Fellowship of the Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Ophthalmologists, awarded since January 2010, Fellowship of the Australasian College of Emergency Medicine, awarded since 2001, Fellowship of the Royal Australasian College of Physician, Adult Medicine, or evidence of 3-year basic training plus achievement of RACP written and clinical examination, Fellowship of the Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Psychiatrists, awarded since January 2012, Fellowship of the Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Radiologists, clinical radiology that is, Fellowship of the Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Radiologists, that's radiation oncology, Fellowship of the Australian College of Rural and Remote Medicine, awarded since January 2013, Fellowship of the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners, awarded since January 1, 2007, Fellowship of Division of Rural Hospital Medicine, awarded since January 1, 2012, Fellowship in Anesthesia or Anesthesiology, awarded between July 1999 and October 2019, the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Canada Diagnostic Radiology Examination, certification in the Royal College of Family Physicians of Canada, awarded since January 2009, European Diploma in Anesthesiology and Intensive Care, European Diploma of Intensive Care, awarded since January 2015, membership of the Hong Kong College of Physicians, Fellowship of the College of Anesthesiology of Ireland, membership of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Fellowship of the Faculty or the College of Anaesthetists of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Fellowship of the Faculty of Radiologists in Clinical Radiology of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Fellowship of the Royal College of Surgeons of Ireland, Master of Medicine Malaysia with MRCP UK, awarded since July 1, 2010. This must also include 4 years of clinical experience, required to complete the Master of Medical Medicine plus 2 years of training. Fellowship in Anesthesiology, awarded since 1998 by the College of Physicians and Surgeons, Pakistan. Master of Medicine, that is Internal Medicine, including the MRCP UK, awarded by the National University of Singapore. Master of Medicine Singapore plus member of the Royal College of Physicians UK, awarded since July 1, 2010. Fellowship of the College of Anaesthetists of South Africa, Fellowship of the College of Radiologists of South Africa in Diagnostic Radiology, awarded since October 1, 2013. Fellowship of the College of Family Physicians of South Africa, awarded since January 1, 2007. Doctor of Medicine or MD in Anesthesiology, awarded by the University of Colombo, Sri Lanka. Doctor of Medicine or MD in Obstetrics and Gynecology awarded by the University of Colombo, Sri Lanka. Doctor of Medicine or MD Medicine awarded after January 2017 by the University of Colombo in Sri Lanka. Doctor of Medicine or MD Surgery awarded after July 2017 by the University of Colombo, Sri Lanka. Doctor of Medicine Anesthesia awarded between September 2003 and May 2014 by the University of West Indies. So these are the other alternatives to PLAB examination. If you don't want to go through the PLAB route and you have any of these qualifications, you can contact GMC for the process of registering as a medical doctor in the UK if you wish to practice in the UK. If you have any questions regarding any part of registering as a doctor in the UK, please leave your comments under this video and I will answer the questions. In addition, please, I want to appeal to you to subscribe to this channel so that you can always get notifications when we release new videos. We don't want you to miss out on anything important. Thank you very much. Bye.